Did you know that going to space actually makes you taller? It sounds like science fiction, but it's a real and fascinating effect of living in microgravity. When astronauts leave Earth's surface and enter orbit, their bodies experience a world completely different from what we know. The absence of gravity changes everything, even the way our bodies are shaped. Gravity on Earth compresses your spine every moment of your life, squeezing the discs between your vertebrae and keeping you at your usual height. But in orbit, that constant downward pressure vanishes. Suddenly, your spine is free to stretch out, and the discs between your vertebrae expand like tiny cushions. As a result, your spine expands, and astronauts can grow up to 2 inches taller during their time in space. Imagine waking up one morning and finding you've grown several centimeters overnight. It's a strange, almost magical sensation, and it's one of the first things astronauts notice after arriving at the International Space Station. It's a strange sensation. Your skeleton literally stretches out overnight. Some astronauts even report feeling a bit of back pain as their bodies adjust to this new, elongated posture. It's a reminder that even the most familiar parts of ourselves can feel alien in space. This newfound height is temporary. Gravity brings you back to normal within days of returning. As soon as you're back on Earth, gravity resumes its relentless pull, compressing your spine and returning you to your original height. But for a brief time, you get to experience what it's like to be just a little bit taller. But this space stretch is just the first sign that your body is entering a world where biology's rules are rewritten. In space, your body is constantly adapting, responding to an environment where up and down have no meaning and where every movement feels different. Every system, bones, muscles, even your inner ear, must adapt to a place with no up or down. Your sense of balance is challenged, and your muscles begin to weaken without the need to fight gravity. Even your blood flows differently, pooling in your upper body and face. The process is challenging, but it's a testament to the human body's ability to adjust to the most extreme environments. Astronauts must exercise for hours each day to keep their muscles and bones strong, using special equipment designed for zero gravity. The change in height is only the beginning. It's a visible sign of the invisible transformations happening inside every astronaut. From bone density loss to changes in vision, spaceflight is a crash course in adaptation. It signals a cascade of physiological shifts that define life off our planet. Doctors and scientists closely monitor these changes, learning more with every mission about how humans can survive and thrive beyond Earth. Floating in space may look effortless, but your body is working overtime to adapt. Every cell, every organ, is learning to function in a place where the rules are different. Evolution shaped us for gravity. Space demands a crash course in adaptation. The human body is remarkably resilient, but it takes time and effort to adjust to this new reality. The next 3 days will transform you into a creature of space. You'll learn to move, sleep, and even think differently as your body and mind adapt to life in orbit. It's a journey that's both demanding and beautiful. In space, every day brings new challenges and new wonders, reminding us just how extraordinary the human body and spirit can be. The instant the engines cut off, you're weightless. Suddenly, the world you knew is gone. Gravity, that invisible force you've felt your whole life, simply vanishes. In its place is a strange, exhilarating freedom, but also a deep sense of disorientation. One moment you're crushed by the relentless pull of G-forces during launch, your body pressed into the seat, every muscle tensed. The next, you're floating, as if the rules of physics have been rewritten. Everything around you drifts, dust motes, pencils, even the tiniest crumbs. Your arms, once heavy, now float in front of you, moving with the gentlest nudge. The air itself seems to shimmer with suspended motion. Your brain, so used to the constant tug of gravity, is suddenly lost. It's as if your senses are scrambling to catch up, trying to make sense of a world where up and down no longer exist. Deep inside your ears, tiny crystals that help you balance begin to float, sending a flood of confusing signals to your brain. Your sense of direction is thrown into chaos. This is the root of space sickness. Your eyes insist there's an up and a down, but your body feels like it's tumbling in every direction. Even the simplest movements, like reaching for a handle, become unexpectedly tricky. Push off too hard and you'll slam into a wall, bouncing back and forth like a pinball. Every action has a reaction, and in zero gravity, even a small push can send you spinning. Turn your head quickly, and dizziness hits like a wave. Your inner ear can't keep up, and for a moment you lose all sense of balance. You must relearn how to move, using only the gentlest fingertip pushes to glide from place to place. Every movement is a lesson in patience and precision. It's like being a newborn, learning to control your body all over again. You laugh at your own clumsiness, realizing that even experienced astronauts have to adapt. Despite the chaos, wonder takes over. You're in space. The strangeness fades as awe sets in, and you begin to appreciate the beauty of this new environment. You unstrap, push off, and fly, finally seeing the curve of Earth below. The sensation is surreal, like a dream you never want to end. The view, a blue and white marble suspended in endless blackness, grounds you amid the confusion. It's a reminder of home and of just how far you've come. That first look out the window is breathtaking. The vastness of space, the fragility of Earth, and the realization that you're truly out here. It all hits at once. It's a powerful anchor as your body learns to live in zero gravity, a moment of clarity and peace in a world turned upside down. By the end of your first day in space, your body's fluids begin to shift in ways you've never experienced before. The absence of gravity triggers a cascade of changes that you can actually feel happening inside you. On Earth, gravity is always pulling fluids down toward your legs and feet, keeping your circulation balanced and your body feeling normal. But in the microgravity of space, those same fluids float upward, redistributing themselves throughout your body. This makes your face look puffy and swollen, while your legs appear thinner and almost bird-like. This puffy head, bird legs look is so common that it's become a rite of passage for astronauts. No one is immune to it, and it's one of the first visible signs that your body is adapting to space. The fluid shift actually tricks your body into thinking it's overloaded with water. In response, your kidneys ramp up their activity, making you urinate more often and causing you to lose water weight rapidly. Even though you might not feel thirsty, you're actually dehydrating. It's a silent process, and if you're not careful, it can sneak up on you. Your heart, which no longer has to fight gravity to pump blood upward, starts to work less. Over time, this can cause the heart muscle to weaken, making it less efficient. For a short mission, these changes are usually minor and manageable. But they're just the beginning of a series of bigger adaptations your body will undergo as it learns to survive in this new environment. Every system in your body is learning to function in a world without gravity. Your senses, your balance, even your digestion are all being challenged and reshaped. The cardiovascular system, muscles, and bones all begin to change. Muscles can weaken and bones can lose density, so astronauts must exercise daily to counteract these effects. Even after just a single day, you're not the same as when you left Earth. The transformation is both physical and mental, and it continues every moment you spend in orbit. Spaceflight is a constant negotiation between adaptation and survival, requiring vigilance, discipline, and teamwork. The process is fascinating and relentless. Every day in space is a new lesson in how adaptable and how vulnerable the human body truly is. Looking out the window in space is unforgettable. From the cupola, you see Earth as a living, breathing sphere. No borders, just beauty. You orbit the planet every 90 minutes, witnessing 16 sunrises and sunsets a day. By day, you see turquoise reefs, red deserts, and snow-capped mountains. By night, city lights trace continents and storms flash silently below. This view, called the overview effect, changes how you see the world. Fragile, interconnected, and precious. Many astronauts are moved to tears by this perspective. You're not just a tourist, you're a watchman, helping scientists track changes on Earth. The view is both a privilege and a responsibility. It's a moment that stays with you forever. By day 2, your brain starts to adapt. Nausea fades and you move with new confidence. But now, your muscles and bones begin to weaken. On Earth, they work against gravity. In space, they're barely used. Muscle atrophy starts within 48 hours, especially in your legs and back. Bones lose density too, at a rate similar to osteoporosis. For a short mission, the loss is small, but the process is underway. Your body is reconfiguring for effortless floating, shedding what it no longer needs. Astronauts on long missions must exercise daily to fight these effects. Even in just 3 days, you feel the difference. Space changes you, inside and out. Daily life in space is a mix of challenge and delight. Eating is tricky. Food comes in pouches, rehydrated with water, and seasonings are in liquid form to avoid floating messes. The fluid shift dulls your sense of taste, so spicy foods are favorites. Meals are social, with astronauts gathering in the galley, food trays velcroed down. Work fills much of the day. Experiments, maintenance, and constant communication with mission control. You become a scientist, engineer, and janitor all at once. But there's time for fun. Floating, somersaults, and superhero flights down corridors. Astronauts listen to music, watch movies, and take photos to share with the world. Floating is pure joy, a reminder of the wonder of being in space. Every task, even chores, feels different in zero gravity. The novelty never quite wears off. Life in orbit is a blend of hard work and play. It's an experience like no other. By day 3, you've found your space legs. You move with ease, the puffy face and stuffy head now just background noise. You're a resident of space, immersed in the mission's rhythm. But beneath the surface, your muscles and bones continue to weaken. Your heart settles into a lower energy state and your mind adapts to the confined, artificial world. The excitement of spaceflight overshadows the risks, but you're always aware of your dependence on life support. As the mission ends, you wish you could stay longer. Just as you've adapted, it's time to go. You savor every last view, every float, every moment. The experience changes you in ways you never expected. You return to Earth a different person. Space is wondrous, but danger is always present. The vacuum, radiation, and micrometeoroids make the station a fragile lifeboat. Astronauts train for emergencies, fire, leaks, or debris collisions. Radiation exposure is monitored and shielding protects sleeping quarters. Orbital debris is tracked and the station can maneuver to avoid threats. This constant vigilance creates a culture of discipline and teamwork. The thrill of spaceflight comes from being prepared, not reckless. It's the ultimate test of human capability. Returning to Earth is as challenging as leaving it. Gravity feels crushing, your legs are weak, and your inner ear is confused again. Fluids shift back, and you must relearn how to walk and balance. The body rebuilds what it lost in space, a process that can take days or weeks. The memories, though, last a lifetime. Floating, camaraderie, and the view of Earth. You come home with a new perspective and a deep appreciation for our planet. Spaceflight is a profound test of adaptability and teamwork. The challenges are immense, but the rewards are greater. It's the ultimate adventure, and sharing it is an honor. If you enjoyed this glimpse into life in space, subscribe for more stories from the final frontier.